What's up, y'all? It's just can't keep still. I'm trying to. Uh, I don't know. Man, I'm trying, man. Gandhi G, how are you, brother? You good? Said first in the building. First in the building. Nah, I'm just gonna. So I'm having technical difficult, logistical difficulties. I guess I don't know, man. Uh, what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? Excuse the. What are you gonna do? Yo, can y'all hear me? Is my audio clear? Oh, okay. We all good now. That's what's up, bro. Audio clear? Okay, cool. Cool, cool, cool. Yeah, I'm trying to keep it together. Anyway, I mean I'm talking about the phone. I don't have I didn't collect any funds, sacrifice. I didn't launch a coin. I didn't launch Mr. Approve X, Prove Rekt coin. Oh man, you can't smash the like button, y'all. Look, yo, check this out, man. Check this out, man. I feel I felt kind of, I had to like sort of like reflect on, my last stream. You know what I'm saying? And I was thinking about how, you know what I'm saying, I unblocked Clash, man. All right, give it up. I unblocked him, man. Yeah, man. I unblocked Clash, man. Clash, man. If you see this, man, you know what I'm saying. You're not blocked. You know what I'm saying. Clash, man. Clash is contrarian on another level. You know what I'm saying. You know, it is what it is, man. I make mistakes. Nobody perfect. Anyway, um, shout out to the viewers, man. Hey, listen, it's Christmas Eve, y'all. For y'all that support, that celebrate, it's Christmas Eve. How about that? Wow, the year just flies by, man. Let me tell you, time flies, man. Waits for no man, woman, or child. Woo! Check this out. So, Prove Rekt is the name of the stream, and yeah, I'm shooting at the whole Prove X sacrifice. I don't care. I'm shooting at that whole thing, man. Shooting at the founder, shooting until I decide to stop. It's gonna be that. I don't care. But again, another thing that I find that's so messy and disorganized with the way he does things. I'm talking about the founder of Pulse Chain. Messy guy. Messy. On Twitter, it just seems like you can't make some of this stuff up, man. Like there's an entirely separate community, a separate project, a separate company altogether that launched a ProveX privacy protocol this month. Launched, and it's supposed to be something dealing with a DEX as well. I don't know. Listen, there's a link going on circulating on X, formerly known as Twitter, with people in the community or influencers who just, made a tweet about it saying, yo, like, what is this, yo? What Pulse Chain? How you feel about this? There's an entire company separate that has the same ProveX, dealing with privacy, dealing with exchange, something, identity, protocol, privacy, blah, 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 blah. And my thing is, again, the janky research, janky, disorganized, poor excuse of some kind of leader, founder who touts himself to be some type of giving tree. Well, there you go. Like you want to talk about destroying your image, destroying your reputation, like I mean, just who can trust anything this person even, you know what I'm saying, like moving forward, ever does, ever says, in truth, unless you want to hold on to the early maybe messaging that he was talking about before he presented contradiction and hypocrisy. That's one thing, and good luck with holding on to that, all that fake behavior, fake BS. But now, man, you launched a third sacrifice. You were better off keeping that shit Mr. Prove. You launch a third sacrifice, calling it ProveX, thinking you're doing something. Asked the community to create the logo, gave $10,000 to a nondescript influencer who went on the internet just to draft up, right, a logo that seemed like it was already something from Shutterstock. Pay $10,000 up front to act like you a giving tree, that you're not cheap. You super cheap for something that already exists, something that already has a totally different company, a separate team, and they're doing something along the lines of privacy with the same name. And these people here are pooling their monies together, the likes of the founder of Fiat, Fox. And when I say that, I don't mean that to be, cursing. That's the name of his project, PHUX, Pulse Chain and Hex, Universal Exchange, PHUX. He's a weirdo. He created projects that are this tone of hypersexuality, weird, perv. You know what I mean? Like, you got people like him who conjured and created a pool, right? Garnered millions of dollars already. I think they're number one on the leaderboard right now. 3X, people, 3X bonus. Checks my pulse. What's goody? Merry Christmas, man. Merry Christmas to you and yours. These guys did a pool. They land on the leaderboard, number one, to get the 3X bonus. Right? So, and effectively, what's happening is the whales will be rewarded, just like the whales were rewarded with pulse chain sacrifice and pulse X sacrifice. Handsomely rewarded to the point where they could dump for the foreseeable future, for as long as they can. Dump. They were gifted, right? Giving Tree gave them how many? Multiple bonuses. Twice the amount they sacrificed, right? Almost 2.5. The top person on that leaderboard in 21 was your man Overwatch, and he beat Godwell. They were 1 and 2. Overwatch was number 1. Godwell was 2. Whoever got whatever. 2.5x. And all the whales that clicked up and pulled with them, you know. So it leaves everyone else at a disadvantage. So you got to consistently deal with people constantly selling. What do you think is going to happen with Prove X? It's just a gamble, y'all. It's just a play. It got nothing to do with adding some type of fire product to your ecosystem that you need. It has nothing to do to make your crypto experience better. It has nothing to do with innovation, and it got nothing to do with that. It's another play. That's just how I feel. It's just another play. You know? When you have people like the guy from Fox jumping on the spaces, trying to convince people in his own way without convincing, giving people a chance to talk and speak about how miserable the sentiment is, how miserable Pulse has performed. Up to date, right? And talk about, he was James Doe. Salutations, greetings. He talks about how he was one of the main contrarians, that the founder called him a fudder, like the biggest FUD person, because he was really against RH. But now with this Prove X, it seems like RH is on the ball. He's doing the right thing. He's glad to see that the founder is doing something. What, issuing another sacrifice? That you could create a pool to grift, to continue to grift. You got millions from Fiat, Fame, and PHUX. Millions, y'all. Sacrifice. This is what I say when I say, like, people, a lot of people already got their 10,000x for doing nothing early. Liquid Loans got 50 million early. Like, they got their X's. PHUX with 10 million. That's Mintra, something like 9-10 million. Like, people got their they got their multiples up front early. So back to PHUX, yeah, you're gonna spearhead this pool and be excited that the founder is conjuring up another grift. And why is he more excited? Is because he believes that people are not going to put as much money into Prove X like they did for Pulse Chain and Pulse X. Right? The bags won't be as heavy. It won't take that much to pump a lighter bag, which RH confirmed in his video. Deca millions. It's better to have a project valued at deca millions, tens of millions, let's say whatever value, market cap, blah, 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 tens of millions versus a billion, because it's easier to pump something that's tens of millions versus a billion. So in other words, he was saying, don't hold your breath. on Pulse and Pulse X. There's no way you're gonna see any type of 1,000, 10,000x anything anytime soon, especially with all the whales that are on the chain that got all those bonuses, all those coins that they consistently dump. Any type of $20 million injection that allegedly RH try to put in the market gets dumped. Any 10% increase you see a day, by the next day, dump, dump. That's going to continue for the foreseeable future because he fucked up, in my opinion. Like really, you fucked up. And then you don't learn from your mistakes. You're going to do this prove X shit and with bonus and 3X bonus and all that. It's just another play to gamble and hope he figures it out this time. Hope he figures it out to where you see your multiples, you see your gains, and you make some money. Don't act like, yo, Prove X is something that you need in your crypto arsenal. Oh, yeah, the privacy. Oh, man, I got this DEX. I got some Pulse Chain. It's all around super DeFi. It's the purest form of DeFi. No, it's not. It's not. And people keep lying to you and telling you that that shit is messed up. When they tell you, they keep telling y'all, like, stop lying. And y'all let them talk. Y'all let them rock. You don't have enough, I guess, interest. Some people, maybe they're indifferent. They don't care. They could care less about these influencers that keep lying to the people, telling y'all that this Pulse Chain thing is absolute, genuine, pure DeFi. It's not. One person controls everything. How is that DeFi? Then, yo, another company, Prove. I don't know the I don't have the URL, the link, but there's an entire Prove X separate company that just launched their protocol. That has nothing to do with RH. They launched their privacy protocol, Prove X. I think they did it December 19th, December 15th, December 19th, such and such. It's being celebrated on X. Or when I say celebrated, I'm saying it's being marketed on X. Like, real talk, bro. Ash Satoshi was goody. He said I sacrificed 1 million furry balls. So yo, I mean, it's the Kiwis, right? That dude is so weird. Kiwi, weird. I'm telling you, he embraces the rainbow. It is what it is, man. If you skittle gang, and embrace it. That's what you know what I mean. If you skittles, you skittles. I don't care. Fraudulent behavior is what I don't like. Okay, so these people, they just banking. They don't want to hear anything negative. Like the people who celebrating this Pulse X shit, they don't want to hear nothing negative because what they claim is negative and toxic has largely been true and factual. That's the problem. That's the problem I have with a lot of these people. They'll say, oh, you being negative, why you flooding your own bags? No, being critical based on facts, not about flooding bags for the sake of flooding bags. It's about questioning hypocrisy and fraudulent behavior. Because why? You got skin in the game. You invested. And this weirdo wants you to tell more people about this so they can possibly invest too. So yeah, you got every reason to ask whatever you want to ask. Got every reason. Like who? What are we talking about? There's an entirely new protocol. Prove X that's already out. It just came out. How do y'all feel who sacrificed already? You just, you know? How do y'all feel? How y'all look? Oh, of course, it got nothing to do with RH. RH is better, right? Better. Just, it just shows you the degenerate spirit that exists in crypto. Embrace the degen. Embrace it. Attention seeking degens. When I degen, I seek no attention. That's me. I learned a lot about crypto by, right? By experimenting, taking risks. Don't like feeling like some type of degen. No, I understand it though, because I'm not separate from that. I get it. But that shit with Prove X, absolute gamble. Absolute degenerate play. Period. That's the truth. That's the truth. You know what's crazy, man? You know, and shout out to Gandhi G. Shout out to the developer, Sonny. You know what's crazy, man? Shout out to Ethereum, bro. Word is bond. Like seriously. Shout out to Ethereum. Ethereum birthed all of this. The good, the bad, and the funky. Sonny was like, yo, why doesn't he just do an airdrop to all the people who sacrificed before, right? Why doesn't he just do an airdrop to the holders of your funky ass coins? Not even the holders of the coins, the people who sacrificed. Just airdrop them, you know? Oh, no. You prefer, because you made some kind of weird ass analogy. You always go back to Vitalik, deflecting, creating these false equivalents. Oh, do you beg Vitalik for such and such and such and such? You gonna beg Satoshi such and such? He will denounce, denigrate, insult the people who sacrifice for your garbage. As beggars. Right? Hmm. His competitor, who he hates on, who I gotta say, man, yo, I think he's a little weird, quirky in his own right. His competitor, but check this out, bro. His competitor is like, is a crypto rock star. We talk about cryptocurrency rock star. Charlie Hoskinson, bro. As much as I don't, hey man, ADA, I remember I tried to download the blockchain for ADA 7 years ago. That thing was taking me Dallas. I think it was a Dallas something wallet, blah, blah, blah. So it was going to take me like 5 days to download that wallet, that node, or whatever it was, man. I shut it down. I'm like, yo, what the hell? I can't do nothing with this. It's taking all my power. And my little janky computer. It was eating up all the power. I'm like, I'm not doing nothing with this. What am I gonna do with this? What the heck am I gonna do with this? What am I supposed to do with this? So I left Cardano alone. Left it alone. And guess what? Forget about the launch smart contract. Like nobody, what we using Cardano for, right? Whatever. It's a play. To me, it's just another gamble. Like XRP, gamble, all these other gamble. You just roulette, you just lotto. It's just you gambling, casino, gambling. Period. Yo, Charles Hoskinson launched some shit called Midnight. I don't know what it's about. From what I'm hearing, it got something to do with privacy protocol too. Right? He airdropped all the Cardano holders some Midnight. And what do you think happened to the price? It didn't start off down and to the right. It's up and to the right. Up and to the right. So once again, Sonny, you were right. You were right, sir. Sometimes you just gotta deal. Certain things you gotta apply some logic. Certain things you just gotta apply some logic. The same suggestion that Sonny came up with, that why doesn't RH just airdrop the stupid coins to the sacrifice set? Whether you sold or not, you sacrificed. Just here you go for the support, for the fucking love, right? Just for the love. Here you go. Charles Hoskinson did it for his own community, and it started out pretty nice. This fool will tell you begging. Why are you begging? I don't care about philosophy. I don't care about any type of idealism, high level, altruistic, blah, 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 funky. I don't care about none of that, because it's no longer about making money. It's about tech. It's BS. Because that's the narrative with Prove that, oh no, it's not about the money. It's about the tech. Of course, you pick and choose when certain things are convenient. You pick and choose when to do things, and keep pushing the goalposts further and further and further. Just say you lost, you fucked up, and you want to start all over again. Just say that. But you're not going to say that directly. He's not going to say that. The founder of Pulse is not going to say that directly, because it hurts too much. You can't do it. Can't do it. That's crazy to me, man. Like this, like the absolute worst. In a year where you beat the SEC is the year where you just basically cut your own head off. How's that work? How's that work? Man, out of all the years, bro, like out of all the years this dude been in crypto, this gotta be the worst one for him. The worst. And this is the year you beat the SEC and it's the worst one for you? That's crazy. The irony in that is sick. Woo! Crazy. 2025 is RIP. for his reputation, for the founder's reputation. It's R.I.P. He's done like irreparable damage to his brand. Irreparable damage. Nobody cares. I'm on no damn hex. Nobody cares. The few that do care is what it's gonna be, because people still care about other things that have since scammed too. But what I'm saying is, all the rhetoric, all the talk, all the extra. Oh yeah, 55, delayed gratification, this and that. That dude realized that people were permanently dumping the hex. He realized that shit, and what'd he do? He screwed everybody by staking the OA bags 15 years. And you're going to tell me this is all done in a space that is absolutely pure DeFi, true DeFi. Fuck out of here. Out of control, y'all. Dude, out of control. Out of control. The community, brainless, mindless. And what the few do, take advantage. They exploit. They exploit the people who are vulnerable, the people who don't have the proper information. And I'm really not about that. That's why I'll continue to cook this motherfucker. I'll continue to speak about this. Speak against the fraudulent behaviors of the founder on down to the influencers and down to the fake people that keep scamming. Because what's right is right, what's wrong is wrong. I'm not here to be no type of Captain Saver crypto. That's not me. But when people are trying to make some money, yo, I might be able to just share, yo, red flag. Look at this red flag right here. Yo, you might want to rethink going down this road, because look what happened in the past. That's the shit. That's the thing. And I'm glad this thing is all documented on the internet. Like, stuff is documented. And that's been his major downfall. All the hypocritical nonsense that he came out with was exposed. It's on the internet. So what more you got to say? Ain't nothing to say. Ain't nothing to say but bow down, bend the knee, say you sorry, apologize. You said you taught people how to do a real apology. This guy said he taught people how to do a real apology. Why don't you do a real apology to your damn community? That's how fake he is, though. Because he's not about what he talks about. He's about selling you a promise and selling you lies so you could pay for it and enrich him. That dude got to look over his shoulder forever. That's not cool. Imagine. You said you want to create 1 million millionaires. And look at how it's going now. Look at how it's working out. It's not. So you got to look over your shoulder for life. You got some weird allegation about beating up a minor. Who the hell, like what are we talking about? You beating up a minor? That's an allegation you got, that you can't fight it? Like you're not going to address it? You owe Finland how many hundreds of millions for unpaid taxes? You on the run? You've been hiding? Your watches got yapped by the authorities? Cause where? Cause what? Your domicile got raided? What? And that's who y'all and you know what I mean? That's who these people are rallying behind. Like, your shit ain't clean. At least clean up your act. Make that shit as clean as possible, y'all. Like, you beat the SEC. So follow in that vein. Like, okay, you beat this regulatory body, you embarrassed them, right? You beat them. So try to make sure every area, every other part of your life is clean too. This motherfucker right here, so disorganized and act like he knows what he's doing. So, oh no, you could have the watches. I'm gonna be on the run. Catch me if you can. Allegation: you didn't pay hundreds of millions of dollars in taxes to Finland. You grabbed some 16-year-old by the hair, dragged him down the stairs and pummeled him, punched him in the face. That's an allegation. Like, your shit dirty. Clean up your freaking act. Oh, you need to talk about these projects in a way to help people understand. You're trying to transcend. This is not metaphysics. This is not mysticism. You're not that guy anyway. Talk favorably about some shit so nobody can go look at the charts. And his reasoning was crazy. Like, because if you speak about it in a certain way, they won't need to look at the charts because it's what it is. What? And people ate that up. They ate it up. Somebody used to say, do better things with your crypto. Like, seriously, do better things with your life. Do better things with your brain, with your mind. Do better things with your time. Do better things with your crypto. Because this ain't it. He taught people how to grift. And people launch coins on his chain that outperformed all of his core coins. And their reputation has become garbage because they also don't know how to clean up their own shit. Wouldn't you want to be somewhat clean in your repertoire, clean in your blockchain activity, clean as possible? I don't even know if it should be possible, right? Like you're not about the BS. You're going to launch your coin. You got 1 million tokens. You're going to launch them, Johns. One guy, a technical analysis paralysis guy that the community loves, right? This is what he does. He launched his own coin because he learned from Richard, the liquidity providing and all that. Launched his own coin, only 1 million. He gave his inside group the heads up. He gave his insiders the heads up on the coin he's launching. Only 1 million of his coins exist, right? That shit launched the summer of 23. You know that the value of that coin went up to like 100K each? Now, you could say, oh, but wait, if they try to sell, liquidity, there's no bread there. You're going to eat so much slippage. Blah, 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 blah. But guess what? Some people sold anyway. And they walked away looking a little chunky. They got a little chunky bag. They were like, oh no, I got this shit for pennies. Or I just, airdrop inside a group. I'm part of a paid group, right? And the founder just blessed me with this bag. And now this shit is worth 2,000. Oh, wait a minute, 5,000. Oh, wait a minute, this coin is worth 9,000. Oh, wait a minute, it jumped up to 100. Oh, I'm going to sell. And come away with a little bag. May not get the 100. But if I walk away with 60, oh, that's a win. That's what these motherfuckers were doing. This whole time. And the same founder put his friends on. And I'm not talking about RH. I'm talking about another person in the community, one of the influencers. That same influencers put his friends on. And then it became subculture of a subculture, people clicking up, right? Yeah. Then you started hearing shit about cabal and all that. Yeah. But the problem is, people don't want to see you and I make money. If we're not paying to play, it's a wrap. Right? You got projects that's on the chain right now. These people are just building from the love. Like, they building from their own pocket. Their own pocket. They didn't ask a damn dime for any sacrifice, nothing. When they try to really, connect with people in the community, they're forced, they're told, no, you got to pay a fee. If you want me to rock with you, even be on stream, you got to pay. Imagine. People doing backdoor deals. They don't care about the common person. It's not about the regular person. It's not about, oh, crypto's here to save and this and that and blah, blah, blah. Hardship, financial tyranny, no intermediary, no third parties. It's just you, the blockchain, and somebody else. It's not about that. It's about, where's my money? And at all costs. And in some ways, that's why I'm for the underdog. Primate ecosystem, that's underdog. I'm for the underdog. I don't know about every ecosystem, but I'm for the underdog. That's trying to do things seemingly right, quote unquote, right? This dude will tell you, if you're gonna get scammed by the best of them, the new people. This is what the founder said. Come on, bro. Come on, bro. Well, what that guy told him? What that guy told RH 6 years ago? He said, "Yo, this is the dumbest shit he ever heard. This has got to be the dumbest shit he ever heard." I have to agree. I have to agree. I gotta agree. You know what I mean? But and the visuals, man, all this whole thing. Smash the like button, y'all. Share the stream. You know what I'm saying? Appreciate y'all for coming through. Kinama said, I just had a coffee enema. Oh, I hear that, man. I hear that. That coffee enema. That's crazy. I hear that. But I'm gonna check up. I'm gonna catch up with y'all, man. I might jump back on real quick. I gotta do something. All right, peace.